firm hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set 90 Wolf.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Check it back. Check it back.
Go.
Get it.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Ready? 50, plant.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Play action, it's Kelly. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 26 and a first down.
70.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let me know, right? 61. Max box lights. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Set. Go. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
It's me and you. It's just me and you.
49. Check 49.
Throwing now is Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Taking a deep, and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
First down, Raiders.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Carr now on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Now, new 80. Like 51. Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go. Do it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown,
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mahomes going to throw. Trying to improvise. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Yellow. There's a little lady. Double tight, guys. Double tight. We got 4. We got 4. Attack, attack. Attack.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
For Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. First and 10 at the 48.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Grant. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
43.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
From the 41, Mahomes steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, it's Grant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Begin. Switch.
Attack.
Check. Deuce.
Come on, baby.
Safe. Slam.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
15. Yellow.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Scene 6.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Come to
Right side.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Markel Lee. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over.
Gonna make nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It's a screen to Richard. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hey, pick it up. Right by there, down. Check three.
53.
Mike 51. I'm going to come back.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to you. Go, Mike 51.
Throwing his car on third down. He's going deep for Brown. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Check. Crunch. Kill. He's coming.
15.
Kill. He's coming.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ridley. Switch.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got?
This is Grant. They find some open field here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They will run with Grant. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Grant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
You got to go right here. You got to play big.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. He's going deep. He's got a man. Complete. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. 94 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
You gotta go, baby.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point safely through, and that will make this a 19-point game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Get ready, 6-18. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
51's the mic. Tackle.
Carr now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Go, go.
Rap. Kill.
To throw his Carr. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now Carr, he's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. On first down, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Second down and goal. Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They go back to Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll wind up getting this this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Pilot 64, weak. Check 37, check 37. Out, 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 out. Check, check. Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Grant, again he finds an opening. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Corey Grant with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Elsewhere, a fourth-quarter score now from Tampa. Chargers continue to pull away. They have opened that lead up even further. A win would be their second on the young season.
Shit, watch the shit. Raider 1.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They've got his man complete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On play action. Now Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Carr going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.